Hey guys, Caroline here. 11th of September today. Oh, 9/11. Um, right, I have got a race in front of me here. This is Doncaster, um, the 1520. There are 18 runners in this. This is part of the start of I believe it's the Saint Leger Festival, which is running for the next 3 days. And this is quite nice because there's more money coming into these markets. Now, I just had a horrific trade, which unfortunately I wasn't recording. Um, I suddenly saw £29,000 go in the market in one hit, and it was the opposite way. It was on the lay side, and it shot the price massively in the opposite direction. And I hadn't set a stop loss, and so the trade just went out of control. So that was a bad one. So lesson learned there. To set stop losses. I might do a video on that at some point. Anyway, on this particular race, all I want to do here is simply trade the favourite. So there's a lot of runners here, so anything can happen, but the first favourite here is currently at 5.1, and the second and third are considerably higher. Something must have happened to this one pea shooter to be at 100. We've got a few tens and so forth. So when you've got a lot of runners, you'll find that the prices are quite sort of spread out. So what I'm looking for here is, see what's happened just here. We've just had a big spike come in, £1,900 on the lay side, which has shot the price up 3 ticks, and then sort of see if it comes down. But we're currently 8 minutes out. What I'm looking for is a little bit more movement down here in general. Now, I don't, spikes, when this happens, one thing I've noticed is that spikes can really screw you up because it can affect the price very dramatically, very quickly. And this is something that I see a lot of. Now, I've watched a few videos on spikes and I don't really understand it all yet, but basically if a spike happens and it goes in the wrong direction for you, that's kind of bad news. So all I'm looking for here is for the price to see if it will kind of climb in a steady way and then drop back down. So what I'm going to do is I'll basically shut up now and I will cut out bits of the video where nothing's happening. I'll try and compress it down so it's not too boring. Okay, 6 minutes to go now, and on the favourite, absolutely nothing has happened. It has been sat on 5.2 this whole time. We can see that here. But I'm noticing here that the second horse is drifting. So I keep an eye on the second and third to see if there's something happening, because it affects the other horses. Now in this case, this one, the third one, has dropped a bit. Now look here, now we're seeing some movement. We've had a little bit of a spike here. £1,500 has come in, followed by 1,100. So, oh, we've got some more. So now the price is coming down. But you see, I'm not really interested in this because at this point the price is kind of at a low point here. So if I have a look at the liquidity, what I'd rather see is have it climb up first and then drop down. Now these two are drifting, which might push this one down, but I'd still prefer to put the trade when it's gone up first before it comes down. This
Start in 5 minutes.
This is what I'm being taught in the course. Now, of course, more experienced traders will be able to, predict other kinds of patterns. But I'm not an experienced trader. So at the moment, I'm just sitting here watching, seeing if an opportunity arises. Okay, at this point, it's gone up a few ticks. And if we have a look now, the volume of money coming in this green section down here is considerably higher. So at this point, I'm not sure if I would possibly place a trade. I think it's still going up at the moment. Looking at the liquidity here, now it's just gone down a tick. I think I missed that. Yeah, I did. See, one of my problems is I don't really have the confidence. I'm trying to place trades where I think it's not a sure thing. There's no such thing, but where it's more likely to sort of go my way. And there's quite a bit of money sitting here in the lay side. If I place a lay bet there, it goes behind the queue, behind all this money, which is quite a lot waiting to go. So you can see on this candle chart, it did in fact go up by 3 ticks and then back down by 2. So I missed an opportunity there. There's 3 minutes to go. Another spike here, but I'm still not seeing it. I mean, this is what has been happening sometimes. You know, I watch these races, I'm looking for a good opportunity, and I just don't see it, or I see it and I don't react fast enough and I just miss it. So in those cases, I simply don't trade, and that happens sometimes. So there's still just under 3 minutes to go, so I will carry on watching. It's gone static again now. Just sitting at 5. These ones have drifted. I'm just going to have a quick look over here. So there's no other contenders here. This is definitely at the lowest price, 4.9. So and there's more money coming in here now. 1900, 1400. So people are putting large amounts of money in. I'm expecting quite a bit of money to come in because this is one of the Doncaster races. Oh, we're going up a bit. Is it enough? So now I'm looking here at the money on the lay side, which is coming down. So I'm looking at it and thinking, is that about to come down? Yeah, so I thought it was going to come down, but I didn't actually place the trade. So again, it's gone up 2, it's come down 3. I missed it. I missed the opportunity. All right, at this point, 1.5 minutes out, it's getting a little bit close. I think this is going to be one of those ones where I just say, I've missed the opportunity. Right, yeah, so let's have a look at just what's happened here. We've had over £3,000 come in, which dropped the price again quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, if we start off, we see the liquidity started off here close to 6, and now it's come down all the way down to sort of 4.7.
This event will start in 60 seconds.
60 seconds left. Once I get to that 60-second mark, if I haven't managed to place a trade, that's it, I'm done. So this is an example of a race where I just didn't see an opportunity, or the ones that were there, I just missed them. So kind of a waste of time race, but I feel like I'm still learning by just kind of watching what happens. I feel like I'm picking little bits up. So there you go. Bit of a non-race this one, but thanks for watching.